Well, Hurricanes Iselle and Julio both have tracks headed for Hawaii, and dozens of agencies are now keeping a very close eye on both hurricanes.
That's right. When it comes to Iselle, the Pacific Disaster Center is able to use census data to predict where some of the worst damage could happen. And joining us live on the phone from Maui is Dr. Erin Hughey, the agency's Director of Disaster Services. Thank you so much for your time, Doctor.
Aloha, and thank you for having me.
Well, first of all, tell us more about the Pacific Disaster Center and the work that you do there in Hawaii.
So, interestingly enough, the Pacific Disaster Center came about after Hurricane Iselle, when Senator Inoue noticed that we weren't using all of the science and technology to really bring the most up-to-date evidence-based information to the state and to the public. So we were formed after Iselle impacted Kauai, but we've grown into a global center that focuses on bringing science, technology, and evidence-based decision-making to disaster management practitioners.
And Doctor, we have a map that you created that uses the census data to estimate where the most debris will be generated by the hurricane on the Big Island. Tell us more about that, and how do you come up with those figures?
So this map is actually generated through the HAZUS model, which is a FEMA model. PDC supports many of our partners, FEMA, Hawaii Emergency Management Agency, and the County Emergency Management Agencies, just to name a few. The HAZUS model takes the official warnings issued by the National Weather Service and uses the HURRAVAC model to create an output to generate these graphics that you see. That sounds very complex, but what's important to note is that these specific graphics are used as a starting point for us to understand what the potential impacts may be. There is definitely some uncertainty given the unique geographic characteristics of the islands, as well as the unique building types within Hawaii. So the way that these graphics are used are really a starting point for potential damage and needs assessments that will be which will begin after the storm has passed, as well as for general preparation.
All right, thank you very much. That is Dr. Erin Hughey with the Pacific Disaster Center. Thanks for your time. Kelly?
All right, Paul.